So, so let's get breakdown tonight in our Friday Night Smackdown is tonight. So, so idea of tonight's Friday Night Smackdown was a title show tonight. So to get one love application, but all of my excuses on my bottom of my screen below. So if you want to buy something like WWE 2K26 is now available now on Play Store. So if you want to check this out on my second channel, I'm gonna just switch back and forth on my first the wrestling news on my fourth channel. You can get two super waves and so much more. So let's go live right here on our Smackdown review tonight. Let's go right here on my screen. So let's start with first off tonight's Smackdown. So I'll go with a Friday Smackdown, and I'll go with I'll say 8 without a 9 from last week's. So I'll go with 8 without a 9 today. So it was a great show. So speaking about no more Mr. Nice Leslie Kittle, the father Randy Orton. Well, I wasn't added some nurses shots of top superstars. He's been walking backstage, and we got a figure package. He's been showing the Randy Orton attack on Matt Cardona from last week's. Adding this lead to the Father making his way to the Mountain down to the ring, and he spoke about turning on Cody Rhodes a couple of weeks ago. So I wasn't in how he has been thinking about his 15th world title a lot for the past few years. Agent of Matt Cardona came down to the ring and literally went after Randy Orton with a mic time. So he music mic time on this promo segment. So I would say has a losing weapons between the segments goes. It was ended somewhat bossy with Matt Cardona. He's been yelling at Randy Orton as he recovered outside the ring since. So it is not only did this segment not accomplish anything or give us any new information, but was it going to end it into the middle as a communism even when it leads to more later into the show. It felt like to certain way to cut off on the assessment. Well, I like that part of that assessment. Um, I got some highlights here from this week. Smackdown highlights. Well, let me see. Smackdown highlights. Added for tonight. So let me see. So let me see here. We have tonight. Okay, this is what he said. Well, until when he always saying about, I can't be held responsible for what happens next. And when the altar is leaving to the forces on my head, it was take over. Well, Randy Orton is here tonight. So, Orton does anyone could he think Ted, yeah, Ted, yeah, Ted doesn't bother sooner. It's getting along where the story goes. After the years since, like, I'd say 2009 maybe. Mr. Randy Orton saying this at WrestleMania, and you gave him the worst entire promo of 2026. I don't know what the hell is that was coming. Huh, this does not make any sense. I like that Southman goes. Well, until out at Matt Cardona says what Randy Orton with a mic. Oh my god, it's all for him? That's interesting. So my guy is gone, so it forces my head, and he might win the title until at WrestleMania 42. So I'm glad that he went back to bad again. Since I don't know how many years he's been doing this for years. Is it 2009? I think. Probably so. Let me see. Yeah, last time I saw him at 2009 at, I say, live shows. I was there that night before when I saw Randy Orton. I think when I saw him. So it's been years since I've been watching WWE since like 2009. I just had this notes here, I think. What has that been? I say at Royal Rumble or just 2009, I think, for years. So let me look it up quick. I'll say about when the Orton against John Cena at SummerSlam 2009. So I remember that day before I just went live shows since like when I started watching wrestling for years. I say 2009. Like I quit match. I think we did. I was just going to save this for a little innocent review, but I want it back. What he said. Well, I'm sorry for when the argument was just not going to boo you. I've been asking for this, and also having we finally got it back. You deserve about 15 titled events. Be commented 15 times champion. He might. I really think. So in my opinion. So I guess the fans are not sorry when you're on just hair tone, which is what the same fans are saying is I think his best person so they should play along and boo him instead of still cheering for him. And his the fans are at the risk of winning this storyline in point like Brian Dennison, like once again that these. So I just once again that these fans are fickle. Yeah, Brian Dennison has been saying that for years. It's like he was part of WWE for years, since like 2013 or 2014 too. Like he said before, after he left by WWE. So I was thinking about um, let me see. So he is trying so hard to be a heel top guy, has a baby face, and the title card is just something for him on. He's bringing it back to the opponent soon. So that's what I'm really thinking. So what's the next one he said? And it just said Matt Cardona was on a missing guys. He said, well, we finally know that Matt Cardona is going to get Sab out again tonight. And Matt Cardona is getting first punt very soon as well. So I see Matt Cardona didn't learn his lesson from last week, but it's cool to see when the audience is going to break him again, and hopefully this time Matt learns his lesson also when the audience is 100% correct, and he isn't responsible for what he does next. And Matt knew what he wanted to do. So I remember that day before, I think we see the return of the talent to kick tonight on Smackdown. So why do I feel like Seth Green is gonna eat in Okio very soon? I'll say probably maybe on your story here. So that's what I'm thinking. When the audience wasn't ready for Matt Cardona, I think, well, when the audience got what he deserved to be. So, moving on. So here's our next match. So we have the Bloody Twins taking on against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. So Also for last time info as the Butter Twins against Invisible Force has ended this is no contest on Smackdown March 20th. Charlotte Flair and Lizzie Bliss lost to Invisible Force on Smackdown March the 13th. After the fourth match of the night, and we saw Mickey Butter and Brie Butter taking on Charlotte Flair and Lacey Bliss. Both teams deferred to undefeating the tag champs in recent weeks. After Thursday, we were hoping a win would put them back into the title hunt very soon. This was before the match could begin. 9 Sacks and Lassie Nelson came out to watch from ringside and talk a little trash talk. That was about the women's in the entire ring. The Queen had the open hand at first, but once Leslie Bliss is tacking in, and the Butters took a 12 hands, so went to the break. The Butters won it working his heels, but they knew some dirty tactics here and there. They didn't put in good event, but this was sport like a cookie cutter match. And they followed a formula pattern of offense. And ended up last lesson in 96 spring, I did make it. There would be some kind of influence. So Nikki Brie ended up getting to the win when last lesson near Bliss will the referee was distracted. I was allowing Brie to roll her up and hit for the win. After the Sims came in and destroyed 81 after it was over, but Bailey and Lottie Rocket went down to make the save. And win on this match, the Butter Twins will ended up Nick Aldis told Sami Zayn that there wasn't room for him on the WrestleMania spot on this main card. He ended up passing on out to Williams before storming off, and Randy Orton demanded a match against Matt Cardona. When he ran into Nick Aldis backstage, and Nick Aldis thought it was long as Randy Orton went and found something to keep him busy. Until a solid player got the full pile for her entrance this week. So I think it has been 8 years since Solid Flair faced either of these women's division in a non-woman match. This time fails. Into of the Butter Twins moves the heart attack. The tag team finished, but didn't win with it. So here's the next match. So how Ray Ripley goes 1-on-1 against Beef Rab. So last time info asks Ray Ripley wants an symbol at Mrs. Symbol on Beef Rab lost to Jade Cargill on Smackdown on November 14th. So, Andrew was after graduations to R-Truth and Jimmy Priest on becoming the tag champs. And Rhea Ripley made her way to the ring to address Missing and Big Flap, so far as with the caucus from last week. So, I like R-Truth, his so funny comedy act. He never sings Mom Killings has R-Truth. Well, instead of R-Truth still makes me laugh to this day. It never gets old. R-Truth is a lesson. It's really beneficial to see Rhea Ripley and Jimmy Priest. So, was it have been having an R-Truth not want any to eat over a backstage jet, and we need that Southman needs. I know probably isn't mostly in this one, but I've been seeing Jimmy Priest and Rhea and Dom and R-Truth was back together was nice. Okay, this is what's interesting of R-Truth's Southman. This is what's dream coming true. So, does R-Truth know who he is sitting with? I say Jimmy Priest. So, nothing was everything was going good, and then the cancel City Roll appears in once what was in City Roll Smackdown up into that. So, man, Rhea Ripley did not hold back on that tape she gave, and they are two retires. It's going to be a sad day. So, I love R-Truth so much. I just can't work on him. So, instead of R-Truth said, it's a Summit Day was lay his back and lay his cellular on R-Truth and Jimmy Priest, and that's it away. Well, I love everything about this is that the fashions, and we all need this. R-Truth is a national treasure, man. He is so much fun, and he makes Jimmy Priest cracks him up almost every single time. So, and Rhea Ripley made her way to the ring to address Missing and be Flab sewing forth with Seed, calling from last week. And his Seed, calling B Flab and Missing came out to response, but the child was booing so loud that Rhea Ripley had trouble hurrying them from the stage, and this led to Rhea Ripley and B-Flap agreeing to have a singles match. Anderson about was in progress when the child's soul returned from a break, and Rhea Ripley was going in control into, say, Cargill, attack Colt into cuz it just out of case we got less than a minute of the clothing mats on television. I just say Colgate missing and be took out to include in his sweet on one attack. Just survives just struggling a bit, but I just the method we got was very classifiable. It match you can count the number of moves. We saw also on one hand. So anyway on these maps, we at Ripley. Each of the brother twins had against Tyler Southman with solid flair and Lisa Bliss at Bass Days. That was kind of funny. And see Calkins doing a full 360 before. Heavy Hope Furniture was a nice touch. So here's the next match. So next match we have Suddy Rowe. Here we go 1-on-1 against Kate Wilson. So last time in full absence, Kate Wilson lost to Opal Framing on Smackdown February 20th. And Suddy Rowe and Lindsay Orton lost to Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam. I'll say about last year. Ajit Suddy Rowe had his first ever singles match this week when he stepped into the ring with Kate Wilson. So just as it was before the bout got started, Kate Wilson grabbed a mic and he wanted to record some more prominent to on the feet so on his model, but he ended up hitting Suddy Rowe with his party book, and so Kate Wilson had the party book, and he had instead of Suddy Rowe at this time. So Suddy Rowe evolved a drop kick and hit it in with a drop, to followed by a bizarre dramatic drop and some stabs. Kate Wilson hit a running uppercut to McWayne the open hand, but it didn't last long. After Grammy winning to kick out, Kate Wilson finished before hitting a silk slam for the pin into the win. And we knew this was going to be a comedy match before it started, but this is how it took great. Credit is due. And Kate wasn't put has months event into this having real any masses in Suddy Rowe made so he didn't screw anything up. This wasn't good, but it wasn't really as bad as it could have been. So, and the winner on this match, Suddy Rowe won the match. I like Suddy Rowe. Suddy Rowe is a very good cussing music, winning Grammy Award. So, speaking to Dan Hansen, of was award of you are caused and it wasn't before to the match started. So what's that? Okay, this is what he said. So into cake wasn't as caused and cake out of course. I just feel most of a guy in WWE hasn't even had a match just yet. I'll say toxic cause. Um, well, I don't care what everything hasn't was able he can do basket assessments his entire career and to be anything that hasn't is pulled anything to get that man his point already. I'm just surprised he gets in how amazing he is. So where if someone lose it says maybe must be caused so England is flipping solely dumb. So oh here we go. So mumbo jumbo of course none makes sense. Any assessment between Dan Hassan and R2 would be amazing for that. So Joseph might be a good comedy for them. So this is my two fables. I mean that boy says be at the wrong place at the wrong time on Smackdown. He needs he needs to be to cause to Roman Reigns next week on Raw. I think he's a true cause of cost. Man, if it hits the Moses, your cost. So I like Dan Hassan, but he's really good comedy. So I know one thing you have to give Sullivan credit for his stats. And he is trying to make sure he does anything safety. I think it didn't make sense for Sullivan to be down after he hit kick wasn't very smooth simplex and he was certainly deposit not taking a bump and it wasn't a tuck a rough bump from a power slam. So here's the next match. So we have Kamala Hayes. He will be facing against Sami Zayn. So after last time info as Kamala Hayes has been undefeated is Dragunov on SmackDown March 20th. Sami Zayn lost to Aleister Black on SmackDown March 20th. And Kamala Hayes held the All United States Championship over signs this week. After he was shown and talking to Tony Tonga at backstage before heading to the ring, but it going to end it up. Was to bring Sami Zayn, who answered to the call. Until Trick Williams came out to watch after bring of was awarded bottom by Sami Zayn backstage. It was even into the show. Has been into he was a little distracted by Trick Williams. And Sami Zayn was able to take its role early into the match. I didn't take that long for them to make. This is the best thing also the title so far. After it only got better as they continue. Samuelson is loud and Hayes is one of the best top stars in Smackdown division, so they found their groove memory. Trick Williams tosses to the belt and hits in the ring, but the referee threw it out to Trick Williams' Corey hit of Kamala Hayes, his fourth punch, while the ref was distracted. His big line seems to hit his finisher for the pin and pick up the win. And the winner on this match, Sami Zayn. So, expecting to Shinsuke Nakamura needs more to do than causing signing left Tama Tonga backstage, and Morrow seemed to be moving even quicker than Northwood with his saying into something because he has always been quick on his feet. After the drop kick, Hayes hit to take Sami Zayn out. The main song was great. So and they can probably walk to McIntyre and Second Fight too. So once we battle in plays Second Fight to King to the ring to address after what happened from last week. And he back to McIntyre, who was also into the bowling tonight. And after he took a moment to say after what he needed to say, the Sky's Warriors were up on the stage. It's been looking even more beat up in Second Fight too. And today going them and booked. Oh hi guys. Thanks for the comment. I think after he took a moment to say what he needed to say, the Sky's was still up on the stage looking even more beat up and didn't say goodbye too. And here Nick are showing them and put in the Gas's match at WrestleMania, so they wouldn't have to worry about countouts or DQs. This was a simple but assessment we knew this match was coming, but having a special stipulation is up to a bit. So here's the next match. So Victoria goes one-on-one against Terry Stratton of TV Time. Well, last time in Athens, Victoria and Chaotic Things lost to Solid Flair in Winners on Smackdown March 6, and Terry Stratton on defeating Chaotic Things on Smackdown March 13th. Terry Stratton had a quick kind of backstage with Sasson Green before she came out for her match against Sonya. This was a non-title bout, but Terry Stratton was hoping to own a title shot by getting to the win very soon. And just the first half of this was a pretty standard back and forth. It seems Aniput Sabians found herself on defense as the assault was cut to the break. And they hit some bull blocks along of the way, but most of what we got in his bout was distant, and Credit was always throws anything she has into whole masses, but sometimes on just chemistry just isn't deal. Agnes Beautiful Madness was able to pull off the win with a title with little help from Canada Sings at the ringside. So, in the winner of this match, Soria won the match. Well, so I think Green continues to make every second that she has is on the screen model seat in Terry will be a great tag team. We have they are even both heels at the same time. Terry's trying to hit a stunner-like move, but it ended up not to connecting the right way. It looked void when so it anyway. So this is our main event tonight. So basically on Randy Orton against goes 1-on-1 against Matt Cardona. I think last time in 4 hours Randy Orton wants to assemble Matt Cardona, and Pilot Cruz has been undefeating exciting yet never been exciting into main event March 13th. It's on YouTube on the main event. I just create my playlist is on our YouTube as well. So this week's our main event was the match between Randy Orton and Matt Cardona that was booked according to the fight going into the show. Into Matt Cardona ran into the ring and Gordon ended up being stumped into the mat by Randy Orton as soon as he was in. He fought back with the cast on his arm, but once the fumble was going his point, he started taking Matt Cardona apart. There's an announced table. He focusing on pushing his arm weight. He's been doing that. I think this is a part of they could push his arm. I think so. I think he's already injured from last week. I think he ripped Matt Cardona's cast off his arm really bad, and dishes out more punishment in his trademark to slowing down medical way. It may not have been exciting to watch, but it was an innovative in making Randy Orton look like a foreign. He finally played his Matt Cardona off, made an RKO to get to the win after he had decided he's done enough damage as he was celebrating. Into of Cody Rhodes was some a tidy Twan. He has been arriving outside the area tonight in the winner on this match. Safampo versus Kittle, Randy Orton. Into Randy Orton is going into the hole. He's been hurting his forces in my head. This thing when he goes to so far where it is going to be CC, but he hasn't crossed that line yet. And he is calling it that Randy Orton's dad, like Bob Bob Orton, his dad, made a career out of hitting people with a cast on his arm, and now his son is taking shots from a cast. So this is out the final war tonight. Well, Cody Rhodes is moseying down his way to the ring, and Kane has a face to face with his former friends before they started blowing out. They fought and beating up members of security guard and to the end of the show. Cody Rhodes came out and tried to play Peacemaker. He was getting along as well. But he ended up getting an RKO for this troubles. But it had some high points, and this week's Smackdown was one of the more lasting shows in recent memories. The only match that showed out was Sami Zayn against Kamala Hayes, and he else was either medical or felt like a waste of time. Cody Rhodes seems to be getting more active with WWE, so we should expect to see him pop up more into the future. And whether that is a good or bad thing, it's up to you. Put up for WrestleMania season this coming weeks has been lacking in having a week episode of SmackDown just close to the event is not a good look. So let's hope WWE can make the last few shows before at WrestleMania 42. I am so excited to help to build the budget for superiority into like ESPN. So it was a really good show tonight. I really loved that. Also, speaking of Randy Orton, he was talking to at backstage, I think what he said. So, into Randy Orton's grabbed the phone, has been talking. Who was Randy Orton talking to? Well, I'll say Ted DiBiase sooner. Personally, and who is Randy Orton talking to? I'll say Dwayne The Rock making Randy turn heel again and disappointing LOL. I'll say Kevin Owens or Ted DiBiase sooner himself, or probably Chris Jericho. His final boss, Dwayne The Rock, maybe. Why is Randy Orton is talking into the phone and when he really talk? He's talking to himself? When you will only talk to someone like that who is high in 40 base in daily week key grab, it's either Ray Purdue, Vince McMahon, or Shane McMahon, or The Rock. It's not Vince McMahon. So Vince McMahon's been in trouble a lot lately. So I don't want him back in WWE anymore. So I'll say Ray Purdue or Shane McMahon or The Rock. So I'm glad to see Ted DiBiase sooner came back soon. We haven't seen him since like last year or so. So let me look it up here a minute. Give me 1 second. Let me look up his name a minute. What's the guy's name? I don't remember his name before. Last time I know him. For many years. So let me see here. Hold on, give me 1 second here, guys. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna tell you guys. He was when you all you're talking to. Let me see. Um, Hold on, let me see. So I was thinking about probably him, Ted Jesse Boss's funeral. So he might come back soon. And we haven't seen him since like how many years? Let me see. Ted Jesse Boss's funeral. How many years in WWE? I think about 10 years. That's what I'm thinking. So, Ted Jesse Bartison was in WWE for possibly about 10 years. And then having made his television debut on May 26th last year, 2008. And he was released to the public copy back in 2013 due to his family, his comments in all business pursuits. And we haven't seen him since like 10 years ago, since like 2008. So it's been a very, very long time for him in his title run. Let me see how old he is. I'll say late 50s or 60s, I think. His age. I'll say about 43 years old. To Jesse Bartison. Yeah. I'll say 43 years old. So when I'm 30, until about 5 months away, my birthday's coming up until August 16th. Not far away yet. So when he's 43, and I'm probably my age too. I'm getting close to that age soon. So we haven't seen Jesse Body since like 43 years. Since like, I say, he was born like November 8, 1982, and being a former professional wrestler and on best known for his time with Jetty Lee, part of the Jesse Body wrestling family, and was trained by Chris Young Blood and Harley Graves of wrestling. So, what do you guys think? So, do you think Jesse Body soon could be at WrestleMania 42 with Randy Orton, or probably to something with Cody Rhodes? He might still be into the game on 2K26. What do you think? So, it's been about a very long time in news. So, maybe, look it up quick here. So, I haven't been posting a lot of my YouTube videos this week. I haven't heard any news for this week for you guys sometime this week. So it's been about a very long time since I haven't heard this week. So I've been posting about some videos I've been uploading, like my workout videos. You can check them out. Yeah, I've been uploading about my YouTube workout videos. You can check them out. So I've been creating my playlist on my YouTube. I could say a lot of stuff I can do. And I think my new logo too. So I might post logo. Yeah, post logo. I've been starting at about 2018. So I'll give me something new of 2026. For me, I might be a whistle for me doing podcasts, wrestling news every week. I like doing that stuff. I like to do on my career I've been doing. So anyone can check out on my second channel. I'm going to post this tomorrow. Tomorrow, sometime this week. When I'm immediately on cruising tomorrow night. So, let me see any more news for this week's. Okay, we haven't heard anything just yet. Let me see any daily news this week's. I think be it for this week. I haven't heard anything else. I keep been updating lots of stuff for you guys sometime this week. It's been about a long time since. I'm gonna keep you guys update on that and information on my YouTube info on my screen. So I want to shout out to everybody here. So you can download on 2K26 a commentary making music your requests. I've been playing that for last night. I might just start doing WWE 2K26 live streaming soon. I'll put it on my YouTube live stream. I will set it up sometime this week. I will set you guys and want to hang out with me sometime this week. So I will work on that sometime this week. Put on WWE 2K26 live streaming games. We can set anything you want to talk about. Let me see any more news on Twitter here for this week's. So, Sami Zayn is now facing Drake Williams at WrestleMania 42. I'm going to update that later on. Let me see. Here's Mickey Sainz hard card constantly. Yeah, Mickey Sainz was a. So, do you think Mickey Sainz should be in WWE Hall of Fame with WWE class for this year, or probably next year, or 2027? So, what do you guys think? So let me know about you. Drop specific comments about making things to be in WWE Hall of Fame class of next year or 2027. So what do you guys think? Making things is in Hall of Fame of TNA Hall of Fame as well. So if more analysis for Ring of Honor of always Super Card of Honor will be on May 15th. So that's coming out soon. So it will be on Messenger on Friday on May 15th. Ring of Honor Super Card of Honor. So let me see. I'm gonna watch your TNA next. I think Smackdown today. Now I'm going to watch next of TNA in a few hours. I mean, not too long. I had to see some more news tomorrow when I go back online sometime this week. Yeah, I've been sticking online every week when I go back online. My computer on a laptop. I had to fix some more news sometime this week. So, Member Lee's Pro Wrestling announced a regular TV show on TSN, Mayhem set to begin airing on this coming July. Soon in August, new TV series. Asked about TV deals, I think. I've been watching AEW myaew.com. So they can check that out on that. It's now free. So you got AEW Dynamite on here. And you get all closing. So I haven't heard from next pay-per-view coming up. I think maybe see pay-per-views from AEW side notes. I had to keep updating a lot of stuff from AEW. Let me see the wrestle here. Any more pay-per-views coming up? So, AEW Dynasty is taking place on April 12th. So, I can't wait for that. That's not it. Hold on. Let me see. Give me 1 second here, guys. Give me 1 second. Pay-per-views. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second here. So let me see WWE pay-per-views coming up soon. Besides WrestleMania, it will be on ESPN. I think. Not yet. On. Okay. So next pay-per-view is coming up on NXT Student Level on Saturday, April 4th. It will be streaming on YouTube. Sometime this on April 4th, it will be streaming on YouTube at St. Louis, Missouri. So April on Friday on April 17th, that Hall of Fame is coming up. We got some awards be coming on. It's not to confirm this yet until April. They got WrestleMania 42 18th, April 18th, and April 19th on ESPN. So Saturday Night Main Event be on May 24th. Classic Totally on May 34th. We got NXT Battleground pay-per-views coming up into May. We're bringing back NXT's The Great American Bash. Again. SummerSlam August 2nd. 2 night events. August 4th and August 2nd. We got NXT Heat Wave into August. And next one we have a Sunday night mini event. We got Money Bank September 6th. Was supposed to snack out moments of summer or fall of 2026. We got NXT No Mercy is not confirmed yet until September. We got consoles coming up into October. And next we have Sunday Night Main Event again. XI 46. We got NXT Halloween Havoc into October. We got Survivor Series coming up into November. And the last one is NXT Dayline into until of a December. So this is all pay-per-views in front of missing right here. Anyone to know about that. Anyway, let me see. Let me see on Amazon on sale for this week's. Besides 2K26. Let me see UV stuff here. Action figures. I don't have CM Punk just yet. So let's go between just right here. Put on the full screen here. So I've been missing CM Punk as a figure. I don't have that price. So this one was looking safe as a figure of Grayson Waddle. I think I don't have him either. Heartbreak Kid, Son Michaels. I don't have the Star Wars Classic. I don't have that part. I might get that sometime this week. Until my birthday comes. I don't have the Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. I don't have Wyatt 6. Has Uncle Harry. I don't have him. So I don't have him or Randy Orton. I don't have Ticket Part 2 or Tamatanga or Rey Mysterio. I might get this price. I don't have this price of the Undertaker. What's that price cost? I'll say $13, $36. A classic of the Undertaker. And I don't have her either. So that's it for this week's Anybody? So I'm going to wrap this up in a few more hours. I might take some when I hold anything else. Let me see on Twitter, any more news comes up. I think Matt Cardona is doing a Mental League Series figures on ever now. I'm gonna get the Mojo Machine Guns as a figures. I'm gonna have that part of that. I really think. NXT been struggling about NXT says on Tuesday was so terrible it was such a comic book of your show. And you had these fans, it's better than any other conclusion will ever be. It's Cody hear from the people in NXT that are like, yeah, that so it's such terrible, it was such terrible. It's okay, but not too bad anyway. Um, I think it's clear about Sauce Anderson has confirmed his knee surgery is probably to survive, and he need to be surgery just coming Wednesday, and just no timetable for when he be come back soon. And when the doctor just told him to speedy recovery on him. So I've been posting that video on my YouTube. Let me check it out. Give me a so I can subscribe on that. Steve Macklin was in his match at TNA tonight. Yes, but that is not to confirm just yet. I see the legendary one-man gang is in the house tonight on TNA. I'm going to watch that next. So, are you guys excited for into WrestleMania 42? I am. Houston has been dropped by Cody Rhodes yet again. This dude is so funny. I like Danhausen. He's so funny guy he is. That's it for this week, you guys. So let's do our live polls right away. I'm gonna wrap things up. Okay, so we have 89% will like it tonight on Smackdown. 6% is alright, and 9% didn't like it. So let's go to my Twitter poll for this week. Give me 1 second here. So we got 6% really liked it, 6% is alright, and 6% didn't like it. So I hope you guys have a great Friday. I hope you guys have a great Friday. Have a great weekend for you guys. So anyone just switch back to my second channel. So Toys Hunt reviews. I had sold YouTube channel as well. I'm going to uploading more AEW live matches of Fox channels. It's coming soon. So we get more schedule, Spotify, Occupy Spotify Radio. and so much more. Well, I hope you guys have a great Friday, have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. I'll see you guys this coming Saturday on NXT on Streaming Level on streaming live on YouTube. Oh yeah, speaking of that, here. Give me 1 second. Hold on. NXT Streaming Level. Let me see. My time is that is gonna be on. Live streaming. This Saturday. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What time is NXT Streaming Level? Okay, so NXT Streaming Level in 2026 will be taking place on this coming Saturday on April 4th. And it's starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time Pacific, 4 p.m. PT, streaming live on YouTube. So NXT Streaming Level 2026 is our aggressive for Saturday, April 4th as a firstly as a Disney in St. Louis, Missouri. The event will begin live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, giving players across the U.S. and creating revenue to tune in and like possibly use in this event taking place in 2 weeks before WrestleMania and then again during WrestleMania weekend. So we could watch on NXT on the United States. The event was streamed closely on YouTube, marking a shift from posting NXT playing live events and won't even on Peacock. So speaking of that, let me see. I hope it did not take off. I think. Let me quick update here. Yeah, NXT says take off on Peacock says right now. So there's no NXT on Peacock. It might be streaming on YouTube as well. So that's all we have. So yeah, so anyone can check out on live streaming on YouTube and want to check it out. And I'll see you guys into 2 weeks before WrestleMania. So I hope you guys have a great night. Have a restful Friday. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.